going to document my healing journey from yet another breakup. A main point for me too during this process is not to repeat the same mistakes that I made in my last relationship. Things that I'm not trying to do during this time period while I'm going through it. No cutting hair, no bleaching hair, no dyeing or coloring my hair unless I color it black when it fades out. No new tattoos unless it's this one piece that I want to get right here that I've been wanting to get there for months. No tattoos, no piercings, no overtly going out, no abusing drugs, no alcohol. I don't even drink like that. Petty posting, no doing things out of spite, no matter how much I want to sometimes. And just lock in and work. Just focus and work on being by myself again. We broke up at the beginning of October, October 4th or something. It's been 3-4 days no contact. It's October 26th. Yeah, I don't know. It's been hard the last couple of days, really hard, but I feel really sad. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who I can't trust, and when it comes to that, it's unfair for both parties. It gets annoying, it really does. Being on somebody's ass all the time isn't fun, and I know it's not fun for the other person. Because you're on their ass so much, now they're projecting and starting to look for things in you because you're seeing all these things that they're doing, and now they're gonna call you out and compare. I don't know, it just sucks. I really love that person a lot. I really tried with that person really hard. I really do believe people are capable of change, and one reason I kept giving so many chances because I remember in my last relationship, which I fucked up. My last relationship, I was the problem. Just so dead ass. That was the first relationship I was in. I just didn't have any emotional maturity. Straight up, I didn't know how to handle that relationship. And during this relationship, I caught myself in a lot of positions that my ex was in with me. It was hard. I understand where you're at and I understand where I'm at. I wanted to believe so bad that he was going to do that. And it's not to say that he wasn't going to do that. It's not to say that he wasn't trying to do that. Old habits died hard. And those old habits and those things with him, that was just him for that time. That's the person he showed me. And that's the person can't be with because I don't trust you and I don't feel safe with you anymore, which sucks. I have BPD, so it makes it 10 times fucking worse. I spent a month with him before we broke up, and that's the most time I've ever spent with somebody, which is really fucking irritating because we talked every single day, 24/8. We were never not on the phone. He goes out to get lunch, I'm on the phone with him. We fall asleep together. We was never not on the phone. So to go from that to spending an entire month with him, doing everything with him, sleeping in the same bed as him, to breaking up with him in the morning, booking my flight, leaving and never talking to him again, is just, I'm having a hard time adjusting. I'm really codependent on him, just in general. I've been having a hard time just being by myself, and I've been hanging out with my sister and my friends a lot. I just need to constantly be around people. Right now, my job is to be okay with being alone again. And I remember going through my last breakup, going through that process of just, healing process, whatever. I remember how good it finally felt to just be okay with being alone again. And bro, I love being alone. And even being in this last relationship, it taught me a lot. I need alone time. As much as I love being around my partner and love being with them and being around them all the time, I need time to myself. I always loved that. We were in New York for a month in his apartment. It was just people all the time. We're stacked on top of each other. There was no room and no space for me to just be by myself at all during that time. So it kind of drove me a little crazy. And understanding that about myself, I feel is very important. I love being to myself. I love having time to me. So I think that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Staying off the internet completely, since we officially just have been since I blocked him and everything, removed myself from the situation. Been off my phone as much as I can. I'm not posting anything. I'm just trying to keep myself sane because I can get mad and get very petty if I see somebody being funny on the internet and trying to embarrass me when they were the problem. I have a hard time biting my tongue. Not what I want to be. That's not gonna help me anywhere up here. Gonna benefit me in any way besides oh, I got my kick in. That's not gonna do anything for me. So I ranted on my close friends. I think that really helped me a lot because having a bunch of people tell me the shit that he was doing was fucked up really puts it in my head yeah, fuck him. Still love him though. Kind of sucks. I really do love him. It really sucks. I really tried. I think that's what hurts the worst. I think that's the worst part of all of this is I still really care and love him. I don't know, but I'm sitting here just, we're young. People do things, and if that was his version of trying, it's just not something that I can subject myself to anymore. And I spent my last teen year begging someone to respect me. I'm gonna enjoy my 20s. Like, I'm gonna sit here, heal these next few months. I'm gonna turn 20, and I'm just gonna enjoy my life. I just want to create freely, and I really want to build myself right now. So that's kind of what we're working towards. And I just want to have friends. Like, I just want to make friends and be friends with people. I just want to enjoy my friends, enjoy my family, and enjoy my life. Like, just slow down and really enjoy the things around me again. That's kind of like the start to the video. I went to Target, and I was shopping for my bathroom, and I actually got a few things. So, hold on, let me show you guys what I got. So, one thing that happens to me, like, in relationships, I kind of, like, stop doing the little things that make me me. Like, doing the things that help me and, like, are for me. And typically, like, that didn't happen, like, in the first few months of the relationship. Like, I still did those things. It's when the relationship becomes really mentally draining for me is when I kind of stop doing those things and kind of get distracted from, like, those little things that I love to do. Like, waking up in the morning, showering, doing my hair, stretching, watching my videos, journaling, praying every day. Those little things are things that I, like, lost. And I go out and make sure to, like, put my oil on, get my perfume, make sure my nails are done and my toes are done. Bro, I have not had my nails done in 10 months. Since, like, I started seeing him. Like, 10 months I have, like, since I met him on my birthday. I had my birthday nails. I haven't got my nails done since then. Like, I just stopped doing things to take care of myself. Like, those little things that I do for me, I just kind of stopped doing. I stopped journaling, like, just all those. So I got a new journal so I can start logging again. I missed it. I love journaling. Journaling helps me a lot because I am the type of bitch. I grew up on the internet. I have been on the internet. Like, you guys grew up watching me on the internet. Like, I used to overshare a lot, and that was kind of like my personal diary. And as I got older, I kind of, like, realized, like, I don't really want to, like, put all my business on the internet. I don't really want to, like, do that. So I put it in here, and it helps me a lot from, like, ranting and telling everybody my business. So, and then I also got, like, a journal prop. Let that shit go. Do this just kind of, like, periodically, just to, like, see if it helps. I'm big on the We're Not Really Strangers games. Really big on them. I love them. I have, like, every single one of them. And then I went to Target, and I saw this one. Like, this is the first one I saw, and I didn't even know they had this. So it's a self-love one. So I thought that was, like, perfect timing. Love that for me. Got the 4 agreements. I haven't read this one. I've read his other one that was, like, the Mastery of Love. I need to get that one again. He actually has that book, and I'm kind of sad about it, but it's okay. So I'm gonna reread the Mastery of Love because I'm gonna get it again, and then I'm gonna read this one because I've heard it's really good. And then I also got I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Curry because I've heard it was really good. I love watching her growing up, and I have bad experiences with my mother and the things she did to me growing up and with my success. So I was just like, it'd be nice to, I don't know, I just want to read it. I think it'd be really good. So yeah, I'm gonna, like, get up, I'm gonna make my bed, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna do my computer work and just start my day. Even if I've been, like, really tired and don't feel like doing anything, one thing I've been making sure, like, I do for myself is just to at least clean my room. At least make sure my room is clean and my space is clean so my mind is clean, because that is something I learned going through my last breakup. Like, if your room is a mess, your mind is a mess. Just straight up, like, make sure your space is clean. So I'm just making sure my space is clean for myself so I don't get too, like, depression roomy. So yeah, I'm gonna get up and just kind of start my day and just vlog as I go throughout the few months and see how life gets for me. I need to get, like, something to attach to my mirror to have, like a little phone thingy that, like, moves. I don't know, but I just showered and washed my hair and shit. I cried the entire time I'm showering. I don't know why, like, bro, the mornings are the worst. I will tell you right fucking now. The mornings are the absolute worst. Like, I don't know why, like, showering, like, just gets me every time. Like, showering, bro, just, like, crying. Just done. Like, I'm just sitting here naked, water on my body, just like, wow, I miss him. Oh, this shit sucks balls. But I showered. I honestly don't remember the last time I showered, so that was a good thing. Washed my hair. I have to film today, like, content, like, sexy content, like, spicy stuff, and it kind of sucks because I don't really feel good about myself, so Hopefully later today I'll feel better about myself to make that easier. Anyways, but I need to do my hair. Because I don't like these bottles. Like, I like the ones that I can scoop into, but I don't know why I got this last. I think it's because I was traveling. But I just need to put something in my hair so it doesn't get too fuzzy. I'm gonna explain to people why the fuck I can't go out to eat, or else I have a panic attack, or I won't eat in front of you because I have anxiety. Like, food turns me off. If you sit here and try to talk to me about food, I might vomit. A lot deeper than that. Did I just get bullshit all over me? Okay, great. See, talking to the camera just kind of made me feel better. Just a little bit, not too much, but you know, it was enough to like not have me crying. I think I'm gonna make like a little EP. Like, I think I need to make some music. Love my art, love painting, love all that bullshit, but like I've just been craving to just be in the studio and to just make some new music. And I think that would be good for me, like just straight up. Like, I think making music might help heal me. Like, I just want to make pretty sounds. I've been making little mood board playlists, like of like a bunch of different types of songs, and I want to make a song emulating like all these songs, like different parts of them. Like, oh, I like the lyrics of this one, like this is kind of the story I want to tell, obviously not the same. This is like kind of like the beat I like I want to emulate something similar to this, or like this is the feeling I want it to have. Like, I've been putting songs together to make a song. I'm here, so I showered. I have not brushed my teeth. I should do that. I don't really want to. I'm like debating if I want to eat today or not, but let's do that since I just said I wasn't going to. Oh shit. Bitch, you know I'm sexy. Ugh, don't call, just text me. Ooh. I used to not clean my ears as a kid. Don't know why, but as an adult, owie, why does it hurt so bad? Ew, what the fuck? I don't even have a trash bag in my trash right now. Okay, we're gonna do that after I brush my teeth. A decent amount. Yeah, okay, buddy. I don't want that piece because it touched the water. Isn't that such a weird thing? Toothpaste, like, I don't like touching toothpaste on my fingers, like, ew. Okay, I'm sad as fuck, bro. I'm so disappointed. Just straight up. I'm so fucking disappointed. I know I'm so fucking young, but I'm so disappointed. The one thing that sucks about BPD, and I think this was probably like the downfall of my relationship. Well, it wasn't the downfall of my relationship. It's just why the fuck I spazzed the fuck out towards the end. So when I got into this relationship, I was very calm, level-headed, you know, very good. Like, I was very on my shit, like, mentally, and I was very calm. I could handle situations very well, regardless of what they were. He could not. Like, just straight up. And that's something you have to learn over time, like, whatever, through his past experiences, whatever, like, he just didn't handle situations very well. He got very defensive, very loud right away, like, couldn't have a calm conversation regardless of what it was, even if I was calm. So, because of that, as we move forward in our relationship, I start mimicking him. I start mimicking his reactions to things. Honestly, like, by the time I was mimicking, it was valid. These things have been happening so many times that I'm just over it. Yo, nigga, like, you know, it just happens so many times to the point where it's like, are you fucking serious? Like, again, and he'd be like, I'm having a calm conversation with you. Like, I don't understand why you're so upset. Like, can you take it the fuck down? And I'm like, I don't think you're anything. I think you've been making mistakes, and it shows how you're acting to me. And I'm not saying that makes you in any way type of person, but it's showing me how you are to me. It's showing me that you cannot handle a relationship right now. It's showing me that you just treat me like shit. Just straight up. He's not a horrible person, but he treated me really poorly. If you would have just told me the truth, nigga, I would have had respect for you and I would trust you and we could move forward. But you lied over and over and over again. I should have listened to the bitches that were in my phone texting me about you. The fuck? See, that was my karma right there for what I just said. I was about to say I shouldn't have just said that, and I just jammed the fuck out of my finger. Capricorns, what can I say?
God be testing me every day, and
For some reason, I still fail. I'm just kidding. I don't fail all the time. But in this one area I've been, I'm trying to straighten myself out. Because why do I want to go drag somebody on the internet for the hee-hee-ha of my life? But then I think about it, I'm like, what is that going to do for me in the long term? Like, is that going to help me mentally? It might feel good in the moment, but it's not going to feel good forever. And then I think, I don't want people bringing this shit up to me when I go out. I don't want people knowing my business. Okay, guys, it's been a while since I last made like a little video of my mental journey, and a lot has happened. A lot. Yeah. So that's out there. But life's amazing. I haven't gotten how long has it been since I got to bed? Like 6 days, 7 days, like 6.
I think like 6, like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 days. I'm out the house. I'm in a car. It's the morning time. I'm drinking cranberry juice. My sister went out and got my fave. She's so sweet. I was like not expecting that. She surprised me in my room last night with a bunch of groceries, and I was like, oh. She got me gushers. I wanted to cry. But yeah, I'm okay-ish. I don't know what to say, but that's that. That's the little update for now. Just life be lifing. Maybe I'll shower today. Maybe I won't. Who knows? So I'm dyeing my hair back to black because it's gonna force me to get into the shower. Isn't that funny? That's my logic. Like if I do this, like I have to shower, which is something like I just haven't had the energy to do. But I don't know. I'm not gonna bleach my hair. I'm trying not to get any piercings or new tattoos. I just really wanna like be okay. This shit is so stressful. I just don't know what to do. I really don't. My stepsister is supposed to be dyeing her hair with me, but she's talking to her parents. And I don't know. I don't know how she talks to them. Like, I don't know. I can't talk to my dad. Like the way she like talks to her, my dad or her mom. Like, it's kind of like being my own world. I kind of miss my mom. I've been wanting to call my mom a lot recently. Because I feel like she knows what I'm going through. I know she's definitely been through it before. And it's just like, I don't know. I wish I had a mom. I wish I had a mom so bad right now. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I just wish I had the option to call her. I really don't. I still don't understand why she doesn't like me. It's just like, I tried to dad about it a couple times and he just doesn't understand. Like he's helping me legally and stuff with everything. But he's just like, you know, Talia, sometimes things just happen. And I'm just like, bro, these things don't just happen. And if they do, it happen to me and it really hurts. And I'm really like having a really hard time right now. And I'm trying not to cry, I'm sorry guys. I was thinking about it all, I think like last night and the night before last. I was just like, bro, like, I just want to talk to my mom. I'm just not having the best time right now. And I don't feel like it's anybody's burden but mine. I don't want to put it on any video. I don't want to make anybody else sad for what I'm going through. It's just me, my life, my decisions. I just want to dye my hair back to black. LOL. It's been a minute since my last life update. I think the last day that I did stuff, I actually got really cute that day. And I got really pretty that day. And like, I got really pretty that day, and I just sat in my room, and it felt good. And then the next day, I felt like shit, and it's just kind of been like an up and down roller coaster. Definitely something else came up again. Love my life. But that it's getting handled. And when I found out, I have been in the bed for the past week, just kind of like smoking in denial of my life, but that's okay. But now I'm up, and yesterday I finally got like a burst of creativity, and I made this little cute video. It was very gay. And then I did body art, which is really cool because I haven't done that in so long. So, yeah. Things are okay for the most part. I will say, like, I'm doing better than I've done before. Last year, when I was going through a breakup, I wasn't doing good at all. I would say this year, I'm doing a lot better. Like, even though, like, shit's hard, I'm still going through it, obviously. I'm not, like, being as impulsive as I was last year. I'm definitely just sitting with my emotions and just being with myself taking care of me the best I can at this moment. No new tattoos, nothing crazy with the hair, just kind of like in the bed. It's just been hard to get up, but I have some energy, so I'm gonna stay in motion, because objects in motion stay in motion. Objects at rest stay at rest. So I'm gonna keep moving and see if I can just keep getting better each day, which is sure to happen. Other than that, I want to be so honest, like for the most part, I don't think about it anymore. It's kind of blacked out from my head, you know? It's just, it didn't happen, or like just all those memories. I don't know, like the way that I keep thinking about it is, even though shit like ended up how it was good when it was good. I can't even say that. I genuinely just feel like that was like the fakest fucking relationship. Not even a situation, like that was the fakest shit I've ever experienced. Genuinely, like on some, like even if it was just some friend shit, like that was just like the most unreal thing. Like it wasn't mutual, even though the person was saying it was and said all these things to me and was trying to live up to them, but couldn't and wasn't, and was being like, from the jump, it was just backstabbing. From the jump, it was always things behind my back. Like it was good in my head, it was good for what I knew, but like after finding everything out, it was just never good. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have thought it was good in certain moments, but behind my back, it was never good. I was never getting treated good behind my back. Like I wasn't getting treated the best, but I accepted it at a certain point. When it first happened, I was just kind of like, okay, whatever, nigga, like, fuck you, grow up. And I told him, I would just be like, you know what, you keep doing this shit, treat me this way, like, I'm gonna leave. And that bullshit ass manipulation where niggas gonna cry and like sit here and be like, no, I promise I'm doing better. Like, I don't understand why you don't trust me. I don't know. I just feel like, wait. That's what they do. And they sit there and they make you feel like shit for having boundaries. I feel bad because it's like, oh, maybe they're really trying. Maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe I'm tweaking out right now. You know, all that shit. When I wasn't, like, when I knew shit, had the evidence, and niggas is still gonna sit there and gaslight and manipulate you, and then you get to the point where you're like, damn, like, what if I'm tweaking, bro? But you were never tweaking. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all of it was just fake. I stayed for too long. Like, it's not all in the other person's lane of fault. Me staying was at fault. I just be peeping little shit. How, like, the other party be talking about it sometimes be having me so blown. It just flips the situation as if, like, I was the problem. I was never the problem. I was never the problem, gang, and you know that. Because if I was the problem, why are you begging me on your hands and knees? That was exaggeration. For me to, like, stay with you. I never left you. Nigga says, she just kept coming back. I never left. Like, that's what it was. I never left, and when I did, I left. I tried to, like, get out of that relationship so many times, and it's just crazy. Like, I remember this one time, like, I was going through it so bad. Like, I was just going through it so fucking bad, and I felt so trapped and alone in my brain, and this nigga wasn't treating me good, and I knew he wasn't, and I just felt trapped, and I was stuck. But I was like, things are gonna get better, everything's gonna be fine. Like, he's changing, things are gonna get better. Niggas don't change. That's cap. People do change, but it takes a lot more time than that person may want it to take. Like, it's gonna take a lot longer to critique your behavior that has been such a habit. So it's like, it's unfair for me and for that person to expect themselves to change right away. I hope and I genuinely think people are fully capable of doing that, but it's like, you have to want to do it for yourself. And a lot of the times people don't want to do it for themselves because they genuinely don't see a problem with what they're doing. However, somebody they care about sees a problem with it, so they're going to make it look best fit that they are changing and being better, when in reality they really aren't. And they know they aren't, but they're going to make it look like that. So you stay and you guys are withering and having this back and forth. Like, at the end of the day, I have good memories. I have great memories. I have great experiences in time with that person. But anytime I think about it, I even think about how good it was, all I can think about is like, and behind my back, he was doing this at the same time. So it's not even like a good thing for me anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't even think about those good times that I have in my head just on my side, because anytime I think about it, it was like, it was never good because you were doing shit behind my back. The entire time. From the second I met you, all the way to the day I left. You were doing shit behind my back. All the way to even after we left. Look like, oh my G, I have to tell you about this one. This one was crazy. Like, I have to tell you about this bitch. Oh my God. It's like the flip-flopping and then he's the victim. That's what's insane. It's like weird manipulation, little jabs. I was hurting you. Bitch. The fuck? So bad. I'm so crazy. I'm so all of these things. Like, the fuck is your problem? Like, you know damn well and making me out to be a crazy person. I know I'm crazy, but I'm the most sane crazy person you'll ever meet, because I'm not just crazy to be crazy. I'm not just crazy for no fucking reason. Like, it takes a lot for me to go crazy. Like, that's what's let it click in your fucking head, because I am so crazy that I am sane. Because if I didn't go crazy in these situations, I would be insane. Like, what do you mean? Like, the mental fuckery. I didn't even go that crazy this time. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I feel like I was very put together compared to other experiences. Yes, could I still have handled certain things better? 100%. But here's what it comes down to. For 11 months, I sat here and I was kind and I was gentle and I was understanding and I was forgiving and I gave chance after chance after chance. You pushed my last fucking button and I left for real. Like, I for real left. And then you gonna get mad at me and flip it on me and say I'm being mean to you and I don't think you can change and I don't trust you and da 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 da. But like, why would I trust you? I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Like, that he the victim here. I'm not some crazy bitch that y'all be making me out to be, for real. And it be sucking. I've accepted it and I really don't care as much as I used to, but I'm really not that fucking crazy. Like, I have mental health issues that don't affect other people to the same extent y'all think it does. It affects me and how I live, but I adjust and I take care of myself. But like, I'm not that crazy to people. I keep myself in check for the most part. I've grown up. Like, yeah, when I was a kid, I've grown up and I feel like I have a good hold on myself now that I can manage it. And I let everybody around me know, like, if certain situations get to a certain point, I've already pre-prepped those people, specifically significant others in this instance, because I don't hang around people that much. Like, I don't hang around people enough to like be in situations where I'm having issues with my mind and my sanity and they're around me. Now, with significant others, that's the only time that ever happens. It's like, because I'm around that person so much. And so I do brief and prep them like, yo, if something like this happens or I get like this or I'm having a moment, this is what I need in those situations. And it's not a you thing. And I understand it can be scary sometimes, but this is what I need. So those situations can not like blow up even more. So even if I am crazy, even if y'all want to say those things are crazy and my behavior is wild and I'm mentally ill, the person that I am with typically knows these things. This person I'm with is brief how to handle. It doesn't make it easier, but it's not like I'm just crazy out of nowhere. And it's not I'm being crazy to a person. I'm being crazy to myself. Like, I'm sitting here having a hard time and I don't know how to handle a situation and I'm having a breakdown. But it's nothing that has to do with anybody else but me. It affects other people sometimes if they're around, but it doesn't have to affect them to that extent if they just follow the system that I have and I follow the system. Like, that's all. And it's not that hard. So call me crazy, say I'm mentally ill, but most of us are. Everybody has issues. Literally, you can't sit here and call me crazy as an excuse for the way somebody's treating me. Oh, she's crazy. Like, yeah, as he should. Well, he should have known. He should have known. She's crazy. I'm like, nigga, what that got to do with shit? I would say it to him too. I was like, I feel like you don't like me. I feel like you don't like me. I feel like you may love me, like, as a human, but I don't feel like you like me. And I would tell him that. So straight up. And I feel like if you ever feel that way with a partner, just leave them, because your intuition, your gut is always true. And there's a reason you feel that way. It's not for nothing. It's really not for nothing. And they can sit there and deny. But sometimes people look at you as a prize or a trophy or fucking eye candy or just somebody to just have. Like, I want you because I want to have you. I want to own you. You're my property. You're somebody who takes care of me, you're a token. And that's honestly how I felt that was. As much, like I said, like there were great experiences. I guess iPad definitely was there for me in certain situations and vice versa. But overall, it was bullshit. Having a hard time, like, I think right now it's less like I'm having a hard time like getting through a breakup and more just like understanding how to be by myself again. Like, when I met this person, like I was a very independent human. Like I was very like, I finally got over my last breakup. I was having a great time living life. Like I was doing so good for myself. I was doing amazing. I was very productive. I was up every day taking care of myself. I was doing very good. It came to be that apparently I was too independent and it was a problem, and he didn't know what to do with me because I'm so independent. I do everything myself and I won't let him do anything, which wasn't the case. Here's my thing. I'm not going to ask you to do anything for me. I'm not going to ask for help. If I do need it, I will ask, but typically I don't. So saying you can't do anything for me is insane, because there are a lot of things you can do for me without me having to ask you. Because if people, I'm never going to ask for anything. That's just my stubborn ass. Like, just do it. Like, if you really want to do something to help me that bad, you really want to do, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple little shit. Like, apparently I was too independent. You can rely on me. You can rely on me. So I started relying on him. And I started, like, giving myself room to have somebody do things for me. And I stopped doing things for myself, and they started doing those things. And now I'm doing these things with this person all the time. Like, it's not just me doing them, it's us doing them together. We're going everywhere together, and it became a very codependent thing towards the end. And I don't like that. I've never liked being codependent. It's not good for my mind at all. I have a very hard time with things like that. And I think just transitioning from going this entire year of being with another human all the time, and then to go from being with them for a straight month to like not being around anyone at all in this room alone, like it's a lot. That's what I feel like I'm trying to like get back into, and it just takes time. And I'm doing better. Like, I just need to like force myself to just get up every morning, make my bed, take a shower, and start planning out my days again, just little by little, like I was doing the last time I went through my break. I was in the hospital. When I got out of the hospital, I like routined my life up. So I need to stop waiting. I just need to do it. I think that's where we're at right now. It is November 28th. We broke up October 3rd. I think we broke up before that. We broke up like 5 times in 1 week, I'm not gonna lie. I kept trying to break up with him. He'd be like, why do we need to break up? Give me an example of how we're not healthy. Why, Talia? We don't need that. We're perfectly fine. We're okay. Where one day I tried to break up with him, he was like, no, and then that fucking 5-hour argument turned into him be like, we're done. And I'd be like, okay. And he's like, wait, no, what do you mean? Like, shit like that. Like, it's just so bullshit. And it wasn't like we were trying to break up forever. We were just like, we don't need to do this right now, and maybe if it's real, like, it'll come back. Like, that's how we were feeling. That's how I was feeling, because it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy for a long time. I would say once June hit, it wasn't healthy anymore. It was so good. January, February, March, April, May, amazing. But it wasn't, because I was getting stabbed in the back 24/7. But without that knowledge of being stabbed in the back, it was amazing. Genuinely, like, I felt like I had like the best fucking friend in the world, but he was not my friend, because friends don't do what he did to me. Just kind of dragged out all the way to October. And then, you know, I broke up with him for real. I flew back home, and we kind of still stayed in contact, so we would talk here and there. And then, like, I completely cut him off because he was on bullshit. Why are you like tweaking out on me right now over something I can't control, and we're not together? And then we went no contact for like a week and a half, and then I got sad because I was packing all his shit. I really got so sad because I'm doing great right now, and that makes me sad because I'm doing great without him, and I don't want him not in my life because I love him so much. And I was packing all his things, and I journaled, I talked to myself, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna call him. I tried everything to like not call him, and I did. And then we talked, and then he flipped everything on me, and he was like, oh my gosh, like, do you know how you made me feel when you fucking blocked me on everything? I couldn't contact you at all. Bitch, you could have. Then it's like, okay, I did something bad, and he's like, I don't know if you're gonna do that to me again. Like, I have to keep my distance and my guard up. So yeah. And then we talked for like a few more days, and then he said some really awful shit to me, and that's when I went on my Twitter rant. And I was like, I'm single as fuck. Then I think some girl started texting me, and I was like, damn, I'm not the only one that he's done these things to. And then I aired him out because I was like, wow, that's crazy. still can't get over him dating a girl at the same time as me and having her over right after I left New York. Hearing that shit broke my heart, because a lot of the other shit that I kind of like found out or got confirmed, like I already knew of. Like I basically knew kind of like everything because I figured it out myself. But that shit hurt. That shit hurt so fucking bad. I was with that person and only that person from the second I met them, and that's my mistake. But I just genuinely, like, that year, this last year, I didn't want to be in any relationships. I didn't want to like meet anybody. I didn't want to like talk to anybody. I really just wanted to just exist and like get my shit together and focus on my business and my life. And he just came out of nowhere and it was just like, okay, let's be friends. Like, this is cool. Like, I really fuck with you. So I was just kind of like only fucking with that person because I didn't really want to fuck with anybody else. Like, in general, like, even like before I met him. So I was just like, okay, we'll see what happens. How am I like satisfying you and I'm enough for you, but you still feel the need to like go see the amount of people that you were still seeing that entire time? Like, I get it at the beginning. Like, I get it. Like, we weren't together. We were friends. Like, feeling shit out, like getting to know each other, like that's normal, like it's vibes. But like at a certain point, like don't sit here and be in my face. We're together, like I'm your girlfriend, you ask me out, and like I'm with your family all the time, but very few times that I'm not in the same room as you, the very few times we're not on the phone, you're stabbing me in the back, or I'm on the phone with you and you're texting these girls and taking them out in the city that you had me running around with you in right after me. That's so embarrassing. Do you know how embarrassing that is to like go to all his spots with his friends and go to all these events and things, and then you leave and he's taking another girl to all these things right after you with the same people? That's so embarrassing. Like I feel stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like that is so sad. Never again. I won't ever let somebody treat me like that again. I needed to go through that so I wouldn't. But anyways, life is pretty great. But I just wanted to update.
Oh, well, baby, you already know we work long hours, and the last thing I want to do is don't listen. People, if they see us together, they're gonna start talking.
So what?
What you gonna do with it?
It's about to be days in an hour, and I hate that boy with every inch of my body, bro. This shit does get easier, but then there's days like this. It's just so much, because I just think of this entire year with this person being lied to. My heart broke over and over and over. I remember the first time I kept telling myself over and over again, if he does this, I'm gonna leave. If he does this, I'm gonna leave. If he does this one more time, I'm gonna leave. And he would do it. He would do exactly what it was, and I wouldn't tell it to him. I would say it to me, and then it would be exactly what I said, and I would say. There were literal pregnancy tests in his phone from another bitch, and I believed his lie after reading the messages. I believed his stupid lie after reading the messages. Like, I didn't see what it was, and I'm so used to having somebody, but I don't miss him. Like, to say I don't miss him isn't like completely honest, because I know there are things about people, like not everybody's all bad. Like there are qualities about people that you love, there's qualities about people you don't love. But as badly as he treated me, like of course, like I loved him. I loved him so fucking bad, bro. I love this man so bad that I hurt another person, a couple people. I hurt a few people in the process of loving him. One being somebody I loved so deeply before him, and another person I loved really deeply before him, not in the same way, but a friend of mine. I hurt a couple people in the process of being in love with this person, and I think that's what hurts me more, is that I sacrificed people that actually cared about me for somebody who would treat me that way. Somebody who did not respect me. Somebody who would hide from people when they were around me. Somebody who was just being sneaky. I would go out in public and he would hide. That shit made me feel horrible. I thought I would feel like, was there something wrong with me? Is it me? what am I doing wrong? Like, why is he hiding himself when he's with me? So he's not seen with me. And it wasn't me. It's just because he's a fucking Steve fuck and he was cheating. We love cheating. But I sacrificed genuine love and connections for somebody who really could care less. Why bother me, bro? Why sit there and put me through that? And you saw how it was affecting me. And you begged me to stay so you could keep hurting me, and that's what I don't understand. I literally have the hardest time, like when I'm alone. I haven't been alone the last like month because I have a friend visiting, but when I'm alone, I have the hardest time falling asleep. I try to fill that void with like, bro, the way I haven't been serial dating, but I've definitely been trying to like fill that void with like experiencing other people, and I've never really been the type to do that, but I've kind of been putting myself out there a little more, and I haven't really been liking it that much. I don't like dating in my city. I also don't want to date anybody or be serious, but I've definitely like met a few people, and like just on those nights, bro, I just be like, bro, please come over, like come hang out with me because I don't want to be alone. And I don't even be wanting to have sex with these people, really. I just be wanting to be held or have somebody to talk to. Like, the other day, one of my friends I've been friends with for a while, like, genuinely just been a friend to me. This nose is, like, clogged, and it's making this ear, not ear. But, like, somebody who I've just really just looked at as a friend, and I've never seen them as anything more. Like, I hung out with them. We were doing, like, some art shit, like, a project. And like I wanted to do Molly, and I do those things with my other friends, and typically we all just kind of like chill with each other and talk and make music, and I don't do it very often, don't do that stuff, but like I was like, do you want to do da-da-da? And I've never done stuff like this with this person before, but I know that he'd be doing that stuff, so I was like, you want to do that like together, just like chill? Like, I don't know, like, after we're done, he was like, yeah. So we did it. But, like, you know, some people like to do stuff on those type of things, and he was the type to do things. And I was like, that's what he thought my intention was, too. And, like, it was fun. I had a great fucking time, just straight up. I had a great time. But, like, I just wanted to talk to somebody. Like, my friends were in town, and I wasn't really, like, I don't know. I was like, I just want to get high and, like, just think and feel and listen and talk with somebody, and I ended up having sex. It was really good sex. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was pretty great. He gave me a great back massage too, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was cool. But like, I don't see him like that. I've never seen him like that. And it just kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, damn, why would I do that? Like, I don't know. I just have to start finding comfort in myself again. I'm gonna try celibacy this year. I was gonna do it last year. I really was. Just to know I was really gonna be celibate last year, but my birthday, none of my friends showed up, and I got really sad. And not a lot of people showed up for my birthday. Actually, I was really surprised. But like my friends that like were like my people that I talk to every day, not my like acquaintances or associates, like none of them could show up. They all canceled on me last minute, and he came, and I got really excited, and he was so cool. And I was so sad. I just ended up sleeping with him, and I kind of fucked up like my little, oh, I want to be celibate, because I really ended up liking him a lot. I spent that entire week with him, and that was my first mistake, was not keeping my word to myself out of sadness, and I can't do that this year. So I'm gonna really focus on just being by myself again. Been in a relationship for 2 years. Like, I was with my ex for a few months, but me and him were together for a minute. Like, even though we broke up, like, we were still like, and then the second the year started, I got into another one. And that one lasted so long. That was my entire year. But the one thing I did wrong was stay where he showed me exactly who he was the entire time. I just be having so much faith in people. Y'all can't learn from me, bro. Learn from me. Please learn from me. The second these men show you who they are, leave. They're not going to change, and if they do, it's not going to be as fast as you think it's going to be or want it to be. And that's okay, but you have to accept that. Because as much as you may love somebody, as much as you may believe them, that shit just takes time. But it's not something that you deserve to be dragged through at all. You don't deserve to go through the pains that, especially when you're straight, you don't deserve to go through the pains that it is staying and waiting for somebody to do better. It made me feel like I was out of my mind and crazy for even thinking that you were lying to me when I knew you were, just to find out 4 days after you yelling at me and saying all that shit. It's just so crazy, so manipulative. But then he gonna try to manipulate and gaslight everybody else into believing it. Like, I'm friends with a lot of his friends, like, well, not his friends anymore, but I'm cool with a lot of people that knew him or were friends with him, and when everything was going down, they would all tell me, like, he's saying this or that, he's telling me this, and I'd be like, that's really sad and really hurtful because that is not true. And I would show them proof. I'm like, that's not true. Here you go. And it's just sad that niggas will really say anything. Literally anything. Like, I'm not lying on you. I'm be so for real. And I've said this publicly so many times. Like, the nigga did not beat me up. Like, I did not get beat up. Oh God, don't try me. Y'all making me out to be some pussy bitch. Like, I really, if a nigga tried to put my hands on me like that, pow, pow. I got a little fight in me. That went on is the shit that went on. Should I have kept it to myself? Yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything. We were broken up for a month. I really wasn't. It just hurt me to find out. It made me so sad about all the other girls that he's done this to. Keeps getting away with it. There's nothing I can just like be like, yo, this nigga ain't shit. And if they did, he would threaten them and be like, oh, I'm gonna sue you. And his parents behind a little son that can do no wrong and protecting him when they think this girl's lying on him, when really he's an awful human to women. He's a great friend. If you're friends with him, he's a great friend now, kind of, but he's awful to women. Really awful. That's really sad. I really loved him. Why do I love losers, bro? I feel like I always fall in love with losers. I feel like, and then I be thinking, like, you sure what you put out? Like, am I a fucking loser? I might be, and that's okay for right now, but not forever. I'll be a loser right now. Oh, with higher tax brackets. I don't want to fuck with nobody. I want to be by myself. I really just want to be by myself. It's so sad too, because before I met him, I was so okay with being by myself. I was so at peace with everything around me and just being a happy little old me. I know I can get back to that. But like, Jesus fucking Christ. But 2023 is over. 2024 is coming. As sad it is to look at and think about 2023, you know, it's behind me, you know. There's like lies, illusions. Shit bugs in my head. Like, how can somebody do that? I don't understand.
I look a mess. So basically, here's the update. These are all clean, by the way. I know. I need to fucking deal with this. But, I've been going through it hella. I turned 20, but before that, a few days, I had a lovely life event happen, and it kind of like altered the course of the next few months, and that's fine. It's literally fine. But it put me in a rough one. So since then, it's the 28th, like 15 days.
of rotting. And when I say rotting, I mean like real life rot. Like my bed, the corner of my bed has been like the fucking sheet on my bed has been coming up for the last 3 days and I haven't fixed it. Type of rot. Like I have not gotten up. I get up to pee once and order food every other day. That is what the type of time we've been on. And I've been smoking stizzies. I smoked 14 stizzies in like 6 days, which is not okay. But I'm doing alright. Kind of, not really. Like, very bullshitty ass alright. Like, right now, I'm okay. Earlier, not that much. But so I've just been in bed. I'm got 4 trash bags of trash right there that I just cleaned up from the side of my bed from eating food. Oh, don't remember the last time I showered. It was like a couple days ago. I took a bath. So today, it's Sunday, and we're resetting. I ran out of stizzies is the real answer for the question. I'm sorry if I'm a little slow in the head right now, or talking slow. I've been in a weed coma for like 8 days. I don't know. Deep clean and then clean up myself. Also, we're moving again, so that's fucking cubbies. I need to do laundry. What are we wearing when we get out of the shower? Number one thing we need to do right now. What are we wearing when we get out the shower? Bullshit ass clean my room. And now, okay, I'm a mess. I'm gonna probably sit in the shower while I do my hair. Look at this mat. That is my hair. So I'm gonna shower and wash my hair. Maybe shave, maybe not. So I didn't shave, but I don't know if I should do a hair mask. I think I would be better with like a streamer. I think I need to get into that. That shower felt really nice. Putting something in my hair, it feels really nice. And having a clean room feels really good. I really need to deep clean my bathroom. I did not deep clean it. It's disgusting. I've been really struggling with just fucking growing up, which is so weird because I feel like my entire like childhood I wanted to grow up really fast. I was very independent and I was always just doing everything on my own. I wanted to do everything on my own. I wanted to be like the big kids. And now it's like, which is so funny to say, like my entire life I always wanted to be like the big kids, and now I want to be like the kids. Like the kids are what's cool. Like I just want to be, I don't know. Life just be getting real too fast sometimes. However, I'm happy that I got out of bed and I'm proud of myself. I feel like it still hurts. It's been like 4 months. It's January. It's about to be February. I still feel a sense of loss. I'm having a hard time like doing things by myself and not being as codependent. Having a sense of direction for myself is something that I really struggle with. Force myself to picture my life and how that would look like with just me. And it's not that I can't do it. It's not that I like don't feel good being alone. I love being alone. It's more of like, what am I doing this for? I'm having a hard time like having a reason for the things that I'm doing. I don't really know what I like, and I'm trying to learn what that is. Normally it's a lot easier if I have people around me, so I can like base my interest off of theirs, but that's not how things work. So I'm really trying to just get it down, you know, get myself down. I don't really talk to anybody anymore. I was kind of like sitting here just sad, like not sad, but I was kind of like scrambling, like when I wanted to like clean, because I was like, damn, like I don't know, I can't focus and I need somebody just like on the phone. I was like, who do I call? I was like, damn, like I have family and I have people that care about me, of course, but it's nobody that I can just like sit down and call, and that's fine. I don't want anybody right now. Like I don't feel like I'd be a good friend. Like I don't want to be anyone's friend right now. I just want to be me. I don't know what that looks like yet though, and that's what I'm having a really hard time with. But I did just lay in bed for like 2 weeks, And I'm not exaggerating. Like, I really just, like, laid in bed. And I still have been. If I had more weed, like, I would still do it. But I'm not going to because I spent, like, fucking $300 on 13 stissies. And they're all gone. And it's been, like, 8 days or something. I don't fucking know. So, I need to, like, chill out a little bit and just clean myself up. Sometimes I forget like how good feeling good feels. I get so comfortable in my slump and in my sadness, losing track of time, days going by super fast, like being stuck in one long day. Like, I get so comfortable in that, I forget how good it feels to feel good. So I'm happy that I'm like remembering and I'm cleaning up and I'm like trying to like I need to get serious right now. I'm like having a hard time because I'm kind of stuck with like a decision I have to make. So
Editor's notes. So I'm like done filming this. I'm gonna start filming weekly YouTube videos or try my best to. You guys can just see me grow as we go on. That's a 4-month growing period. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but you know what? It is okay because everything works out in the end, and life isn't happening to you, it is happening for you. So whatever might be going wrong right now, it's to put you in a position to go right. And that's how we like to look at things. Now, this decision that I was talking about before I cut myself off because it changed drastically the other day, that decision, because I thought I had a month. I have a few days. Now, I'm not stressed. I work best under pressure. And I feel like everything always turns the way it's supposed to be. Worst case scenario, and it's not even the worst case, it's just the last choice on the list. We go to Oregon for a little bit. And it's not even the last choice because I was already planning on going to Oregon this month to visit my mom because me and her, we started talking. Oh my god, I called her. This situation made me call her. This healing process made me call her. After that fucking hair dye, I think like a couple days later, I called that bitch and I was like, I need you. She actually responded to me really fast. It was really funny. We've been bonding. But like I was saying, I'm like, today I was just editing this. I haven't gone to sleep yet. I slept for this entire month. I'm not joking. Like, when I literally say, like, I woke, when I say week coma, like, I be meaning, like, I wake up, I smoke, I go right back to sleep, and I wake up and I do it again, and I just keep doing that until I'm out, or I need to pee or eat food, and, like, the days will go by. Like, it was so sunny today, and I was like, why is it so sunny at this time of day? And I'm like, is my room normally this sunny during this time of the day? I'm like, I've been asleep during this time of the day for the past how many weeks? So I wouldn't know. But I stayed up all night because I've been sleeping and I didn't have weed. So I'm up right now and I'm still up. But I'm probably going to stay up again all night tonight. Hopefully not because I have to work tomorrow. But I need to go get boxes. I need to shower. I need to text this boy. I need to come bring me boxes. We love him. Thank you. I need to heat press. I need to start packing. I need to call my mom and let her know what's going on because I have a few days. So basically what's happening is I need to pack everything. First, just pack everything. I don't know where everything's going yet, but just pack it. Next, we need to tour a couple of apartments and apply. Now, we sit here and be like, okay, are we going to get the apartments I applied for? Like, realistically, like, do we have a good chance right now? And if it's a yes and it's looking up, we're going to chill at, like, one of my family's places for a little bit. Obviously, like, you know, we in between places right now. But we going to chill. And then, you know, when I can move in, I'll move in. But if it's longer than, like, a week or two, I'll go back to Oregon. I'll hang out with my mom and just chill out and, like, keep looking until I find a spot. It's not that hard to find places. I'm just really picky. And my thing is, like, I moved around so much the last few years of my life, ever since, like, I've been out the house, just because of situations, circumstances, and I'm irresponsible, that I really want to be in a place for longer than a year or a year. I haven't been in a place longer than 6 months, the last almost 3 years. So I moved into, like, my first place a year ago, 2 years ago this time. My second place, but like my first place. And then I moved from there back to my like first place because of situations. And then I moved from there this time last year to a house. And then I moved from that house to here 6 months ago. And guess where we're going again? We're leaving! So with that, I would like for you to take away from this video. Healing looks like different for everybody. I showed a lot of things in here that I really would want to delete. I want to delete.